Insulin resistance is a really big problem, and it's the root cause of many chronic diseases. It's estimated about 80% of people in the US have a less than optimal blood sugar. And this is one of the signs of insulin resistance. Before the blood sugar goes up, the insulin level can go up. And this is something we don't typically check in conventional medicine, but I check in my patients all the time. A fasting insulin level around 6 is ideal. You really want the insulin level to be somewhere between 4 and 8. If your insulin level is up for too long, this puts you at risk for cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and all kinds of other chronic diseases. So, what can you do to get your insulin level down? Well, one thing you can do is fast. Intermittent fasting is a really great way to lessen insulin resistance. So, what happens is you eat food and your insulin level goes up. So, it goes up in response to carbohydrate ingestion. And the high insulin helps to get the high blood sugar into the cells to use for energy. But if we're eating all day long, eating carbohydrates all day long, our insulin level can be high all day long. And then our body becomes resistant to the insulin and it no longer works like it should. So when you're fasting, your insulin level gets nice and low. We all fast already at nighttime, right? So unless you're getting up and having snacks in the middle of the night, you're fasting. And so extending that nighttime fast can help to lower your insulin levels. I think it's ideal to fast between about 7 p.m. and 9 or 10 a.m. That means you're fasting for like 14 to 15 hours. The insulin is nice and low. Now, one thing I've learned the hard way is that too much of a good thing can sometimes be a bad thing. So, if 14 hours is good, then 24 hours must be better, right? Not necessarily, because while too high of insulin can be a problem, too low of insulin can also be a problem. Plus, extended prolonged fasting can also be stressful, which can be hard on your adrenals and can mess up your cortisol regulation. So, many other factors can come into play if we're fasting for too long. So, intermittent fasting can be good if it's done correctly. Your body naturally produces insulin around 10 a.m. in the morning and again around 5 to 6 p.m. So eating during those times can be beneficial. Although I've done lots of long fasts, I've done lots of 24-hour fasts and some 72-hour fasts. Now I have settled into doing about a 14-hour fast almost every day. I like to fast from about 7 p.m. until about 9 or 10 a.m. in the morning. And that's a great way to keep my insulin level down and keep my body optimally healthy.